What's up, YouTube? It's the dawn where shit gets real. And today, shit's gonna get real. And we're gonna interrogate some shit today. It's called Azor wicking. Good as gold. AzorVaping.com. Alright. So, good friend of mine, Steve, won this like on Instagram, one of them, Instagram, Facebook, or something. He won this along with a whole bunch of bottles like this. But this right here caught my eye, and I had to get it from him. I had to, because I looked it up and read it, and here's what it says. Forgive me because I'm trying to read from my computer and talk to you guys, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. But you guys got to forgive me when it's reading because the light's in my eye and it's kind of hard to see the computer on my screen. I can read, okay? So let me read one of these sentences to you. Regular cotton often means re-dripping after just 2 or 3 hits, but this material will allow you to take that to 10, 20, or even 30 hits, right? Over regular cotton. Beyond the awesome number of hits, you'll also get great flavor production and resistant to burning, so you'll have to replace the wicking less frequently. It contains 4 1-inch by 3-inch sheets. Please note this material is intended to be cut to fit, does not readily tear. Okay, so you're right about that, right? Fix this thing. You can't tear it. It's hard material, right? It's really hard, right? Okay, so I just stretched it out a little bit, but this material reminds me of something that you would find not in like a pillow at home that you sleep on, but like if you were to cut an office chair or something, it seems like you would find this material. Okay, so this is like the 3rd video I done shot of this, so I already know the results, but I'm going to try something different. What I'm going to do is stick it, let me take a toke. I'm going to stick it in this, and as you can see on this one, let's see how the wicks are going down into the juice channel? I am going to stick this good as gold wicking in the coil and have it sticking straight out, where it's just going to be sticking straight out. It's not going to be going down into the coil. None of that. It's just going to be sticking straight out. Good as gold on one side, cotton on the other side, going straight out, nothing going down. So it's not getting more juice. And I'm going to saturate both both wicks equally. And then bring it back up top and start vaping on it and see what happens. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm down low interrogating this. So on this side I have cotton, and then on this side I have the good as gold. Okay, so as you can see, it maintains that, not square but rectangle shape. So what I'm going to do is trim this cotton so that it will not. I'm going to trim this the same size. As you can see, it's kind of hard. Trim this cotton. So make sure that's even. Got about the same. I cut them the same, width to keep it fair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some juice. I'm going to pour it in this top. Alright. So first I'm going to let this Azor wicking, yeah, this good as gold. Absorb all the juice it can absorb in this top, right? It's they're saying that it absorbs more e-liquid, so it's saturated in there. It's saturated, all right? So, to be fair, I'm just going to let the cotton, if there's enough left in there, absorb the rest. Kind of need some more juice in there. I'll stick both of them back in there to get all the juice they can get. Cotton, good as gold. All right. So like I said, this is my second time doing this, so I already know the results. So what I'm going to do is just go back up top, and we're going to start vaping it. Okay, so we're back up top, and we're going to vape it. As you can see, both of them are saturated, and there's no juice in the juice well. None, right? So I'm going to leave them, sticking out like that, and the airflow's open equally on both sides. I'm using the Vesto V2, and we're just going to sit here and vape. Try to get this in here. Make sure the air's over the coil, and we're going to vape. Alright, so I'm going to take my first toke. Off the bat, it tastes different. Alright, that's just off the bat. I know how this tastes, because as you can see, I've been vaping a lot of it. So off the back, it tastes different. But let me toke. It's starting to taste a little funny. We keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna fog out this room. Okay, so as you can see, they're both still wet. I done took about, what, 5 or 6 hits. Okay, just looking at it, it looks like the good as gold is starting to burn around the coil, but let's go. Could be just the sugar. Let's go. Well, not sugar, sweetener. Wow. I'm gonna get a nick high. But let me say this while I catch my breath. Let me drink some water. You ever buy something and your pockets tell your mouth to say it's good or it's better? Yeah, I've done it. Let me take a toke. Starting to taste funny. Keep going. Starting to taste like plastic. So yeah, like I was saying, you ever buy something and your pockets tell you that what you just bought is better because it costs more? Well, let me throw something else up. Where's my good as gold? There it is. So this costs $6 for 4 sheets. 4 sheets. This costs $8 for 200 sheets. 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 204, 204. All right. Let me keep toting. Starting to get a funny taste. All right. Let's show it to you. So we kind of know which one is the good as gold because it pretty much keeps its shape. The cotton doesn't, the cotton is, you can fluff the cotton. The cotton will bend. This pretty much, if you bend it like this, it'll stay like that. So let me put it back on here. Keep toting. Now, I'm going to let you guys hear this. I noticed this on my last test. After it stops firing, you can still hear it cooking. So let me take a tote and I'm going to put that next to the mic. And I'm not hitting the button. Let me do it again and hold it in front of it. Do it again. It sounds like it's still cooking. So let me take a tote up, look at it. Both of them are starting to dry up. But let's keep going. Because they said you can get 10, 20, or maybe 30 more hits than cotton. Okay? So both of them I didn't took. I haven't been counting. Maybe you had. I would guess about 10, 15. 10 to 15 hits so far, right? And it's starting to taste like plastic. Now it's starting to taste like something I shouldn't be vaping. Okay? So, Azor, if I croak over and die, you guys know I got it from Azor wicking. Okay? Take another tote. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. The Azor wicking will be on the bottom. Cotton's on the top. Okay? So, for science, I'm going to keep on going. Man, I want to drip so bad because it's starting to burn the shit out of my throat. Okay. So, the Azor wicking's on the bottom. Okay? So, what I'm going to try to do is just pull it apart on camera. Okay? So, the Azor wicking's on the bottom. Let's pull it out. Huh. like the third time I done did this with the same results. Okay, so let me pull this one out. Yep, it burnt through. And trust me, it burnt through a long time ago. Right? Okay, let's see the cotton. Huh, didn't burn through. Now let's see if the cotton is still wet. Huh, it's still wet. I probably could put this cotton back in it and continue to wick. It's still wet, guys. So let me back up, sit down, and tell you, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Straight bullshit. Guys, let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Um, let's call out bullshit when we see bullshit. When I read it and it said that it could give you 10, 20, or even 30 more hits than cotton, you guys seen what I did. And this is not the first time I did it. This is like the third or fourth time I did it. Each and every time, the good as gold burns through. Now, I don't know how equal I can do it. You see me dip it. You see that neither one of them were going down. Both of them were saturated in e-juice. It's just bullshit. So let's not buy the bullshit. Again, this right here, and I hate to do it again, but let me get up real quick and grab something real quick. And this works. I know it's a big old box. It's enough of this shit to last fucking 2 years. Trust me. It works. It comes in tubes like this. I mean, you probably could wrap this around your house 2 or 3 times. Let's not buy the bullshit. And that is straight bullshit. Where's the box? So, Azor wicking. The Dawn has just called this bullshit. It's just bullshit. First of all, you don't even, when you vape it, it almost tastes like plastic. So we shouldn't be supporting we shouldn't be vaping stuff that tastes like plastic. I hope I don't get sick because I did it, but I tell you what, the way it's shaped and the way it doesn't form, it's always going to be an air spot in there because it's, the shape of it. It will not fill up the round coil. Now, if you could get a square coil or a rectangle coil and then stick it in there, it'll fit perfect. The wicking will touch the coil everywhere. But no matter how big or how I cut it, it will not, there's always going to be a gap. Always. Even if once I rolled it up, it was tight in there, but as soon as I hit it, it burned. Immediately it burned. So, this one right here is bullshit. Now, I know there's some other ones out there, cotton bacon, but as far as I know, that's, cotton. This doesn't even say what it is. It says material, what type of material? Because to me, it's like some type of bedding for something, or some type of insulation for something. It's almost like, how you buy a new TV, not a new TV, well, yeah, a new electronic device, and it's got that white material in it for padding. That's what it feels like. Exactly what it feels like. And somebody should buy it and test it. I don't have the resources to test it, to see exactly what it is, and call them out on it. They should really stop selling it if it's not safe for us to vape. I mean, at least tell us what it is. Tell us. Because obviously I didn't just prove that you can't get 10 more hits. You can't even get, to be honest, it burnt through a long time ago. That cotton was what that vape you saw. Trust me. And that taste I was tasting was that burning. So, we went up close and we interrogated some Azor wicking. This is a big fat no-go. Now, I am going to be trying their juices. they all smell good. So I'll be trying their juices and tell you guys what I think about them. Again, their juices is called Fog Yourself, and this one is called Southern Vanilla. And I got a lot more of them. They got one, I think it's Captain Obvious. You know, I'm a Captain Crunch fan. I'm a cereal fan. So I'll be trying that out and let you guys know what I feel on those in the near future. And again, guys, this is just my opinion. Um, I'm uncensored. Nobody's censoring me. Nobody's telling me, hey, don't say that. This is my opinion. I'm going to give it to you real. No matter if I bought it or if it was given to me. I'm going to give you my opinion. So, on that note, and till the next time, please help out another vapor. Help a smoker stop smoking. Give them your old equipment. If they say, hey, they don't like it, get your equipment back. Give it to somebody else. Have that piece of those equipments that you give out to people to try to get them to stop smoking the stinkies. Until the next time, pay it forward.